Igor Tudor's time at Tottenham is over after just 44 days, and the search for a fourth head coach in the last 12 months is underway. Interim assistant Bruno Saltor will take care of training in the days ahead, and Spurs, having confirmed Tudor's exit on Sunday, intend to have a new boss in place by the time the full squad returns from international duty later this week. Tudor was appointed as interim head coach on Valentine's Day to replace Thomas Frank, who was sacked 3 days earlier, but Spurs have taken only 1 point from his 5 Premier League games in charge and crashed out of the Champions League. They scored 9 goals in those 7 games and conceded 20. His short tenure started badly with a 4-1 home defeat against Arsenal, after which Tudor confessed the problems were far worse than he had anticipated, because of the injury pile-up and its impact on physical condition and morale. Then came a poor performance in a defeat at Fulham and a first-half shambles in what was a key home fixture against Crystal Palace. Spurs took the lead through Dominic Solanke in the 34th minute, only to collapse when vice-captain Mickey van de Ven was sent off 4 minutes later for a foul that conceded a penalty. Palace equalised from the spot and quickly scored 2 more before half-time as 10-man Spurs hit the self-destruct button, something which has become a worrying trend during this high-stress period of the season. Something similar happened in the opening 15 minutes of the first leg of the Champions League tie against Atletico Madrid. Tudor selected Antonin Kinski in goal to give Guglielmo Vicario a break, but Kinski made 2 costly slips in the opening 15 minutes and was substituted with Spurs 3-0 down. Spurs went 4-0 down before they rallied and lost 5-2. A deficit too big to turn around despite victory in the second leg. That will go down Tudor's only win, and it is ironic that it was inspired by 2 Xavi Simons goals. Simons has been the only creative spark since the turn of the year, but was used sparingly by Tudor after contributing little from a position wide on the left in a 4-4-2 formation at Fulham. The Atletico dead rubber win, together with a late equaliser in the previous game, a 1-1 draw at Liverpool, offered some hope, but it vanished against Nottingham Forest. Like the Palace game, the Forest showdown was billed as must-win in the survival fight. As against Palace, there was a big build-up and Spurs flickered with promise, but ultimately went under and conceded another 3 goals at home. They have been far too easy to score against, and Tudor, like Frank and other predecessors, has been unable to strike the perfect balance between protecting one goal while threatening the other with this group of players. The problems at Spurs run deeper than the head coach. Nevertheless, the Forest defeat would prove the final act of the short Tudor era in N17. It ended with profound personal sadness as the 47-year-old Croatian was informed of the death of his father Mario straight after the final whistle at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. There was great sympathy from all connected with the club as he left London, but his spell in charge has been short and sour and will be remembered with no great fondness. Players railed against Tudor's surly brand of passive aggression, which spilled into his media duties, where he had a habit of tutting disapprovingly at questions he didn't like and glaring at inquisitors. Fans, like everyone else, have been bemused by wild deviations in his tactical plans from a back 3 to a back 4, with 1, 2 or 3 up front, players out of position, and expensive signings such as Simons and Conor Gallagher regularly cast aside. His trusted assistant Ivan Dvorčak ran into work permit complications and was unable to join him at Spurs.